afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Halos are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and you don't want to get complacent. You steal the first 3 games and you're feeling like, man, we got this series already wrapped up. But you can't let the other team up off the mat right here. You have to stay focused, out on the mound, clean defense, everything it takes. You don't get many opportunities throughout the course of a season for 3-game sweeps, let alone a potential 4-game sweep.
Jose Quintana is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, D-Row. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than D-Row win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
The 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The payoff pitch one more time. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup. But they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
To the plate now, Luis Torrens, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Trout to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding in is Sam Haggerty. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First offering on its way, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count remains full.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And now, Kyle Lewis. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Here's the first pitch to him.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Pitch out, nothing doing. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit hard to third, fielded by Rendon. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mariners leave one. M's nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. James Paxton gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And now here is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading up for the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
The pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. The head-to-head with James Paxton. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Fouled off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Batting third.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings up Mike Trout.
Wow.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
キワキワやな。お、戻ってるか。
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ah, これの。出たばっかやな。2日に出てんや。
Now the 1-1 pitch.
うん。実写系は初とちゃうか。
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Second inning upcoming from the Big A with no score. Now it'll be Braden Bishop. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Left fielder number 5, Braden Bishop.
First offering. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Batting 6th, the
英
designated
語のみか。そらしゃあないな。
The batter will be Shed Long Jr., and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Donnie Walton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
And leading up for the Angels, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
6200ってなかなかの値段やな。
And the pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is popped up. And it's going to be a foul ball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So next to hit is Kurt Suzuki, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Bishop is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6.
Next up is Jared Walsh, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Over to first, and that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Fowler on the run. He's through first and hustling for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Now the 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fastball well outside. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
The next batter will be Evan White, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One and one.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Rendon is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in once again is Luis Torrens. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Trout has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Justin Upton now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And now for the Angels, Franklin Barreto. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be the first hit of the contest.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First shot for him here, with a runner at first now and 1 away. 2-0.
Yeah.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here's the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Barreto's on the move from first. High in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Haniger, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to stand in is David Fletcher, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Barreto is off of first with 2 away. Called strike 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Sam Haggerty.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Upton's under it. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 1.
Striding forward now, the Mariners' cleanup hitter, Kyle Lewis. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 1-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate now, Braden Bishop, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for 1. Relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing eye single. Love the step in a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
Standing in now, Shedlong Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at bat. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Fowler. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Now the first pitch. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So here is Mike Trout,
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Pitch on the way. Ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Trout is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
I love everything.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
やられた
Gone!
か。
It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number 25 for him on the year as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Popped him up. White over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping in
Catcher,
next, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Lewis. And this one bounds around against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
そうか。
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So now to the plate, Jared Walsh.
Nah.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
やばいな。
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Hmm. 書いてて正解だな。よいしょ。
Justin Upton the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Justin Upton with the solo home run. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Franklin Barreto.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Lifted into center field. Lewis waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Angels 4 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
That misses 2-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80-90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Mitch Haniger the next to bat as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready with another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up is J.P. Crawford. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hard hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The first baseman.
So stepping in is Evan White. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 4-0. Now into the box, Dexter Fowler. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Fletcher. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Lewis waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 4.
Next, it'll be Jose Iglesias. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Now here's the pitch.
Down 1-1.
Fouled off.
早い。もう入ったか。早いな。
The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. He'll try again, 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fastball is outside and it's full now. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
3-2 pitch.
15,600円か。
Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, but they're in front 4-0.
100円だけ安いって感じか。
At the plate now is Luis Torrens. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
なかなか打てんもんやな。
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Sam Haggerty. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
So now into the box is Kyle Lewis, singled in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. On pops it up. Rendon has a play. And the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
And now the first pitch. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over.
Ah,
There's a
mata
swing and a
持ってかれて
ball hit in the air, and a ball that he
よう
got
持ってかれ
every
るな。
stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
これはあかん。
So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting. The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
垂れすぎやもん、あかん。ああ、上げたばっかか。右の方がマシか。で、両方右か。
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Robert Duggar is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Line towards center field. Lewis is right there, one down.
Now batting. The catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Ready now for L.A., Kurt Suzuki. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Swing and a liner. And the Angels just won't let up, as this is going to be good for extra bases. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box now, Jared Walsh, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
ついな。
Little chopper back to
ボ
the
ッ
mound.
テボテやな。
On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate here is Justin Upton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. High and deep to right center.
Haniger in pursuit.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the seventh. It's now a 5-0 Halos lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Braden Bishop. On its way is pitch number 75.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Shedlong Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Quintana's ready. Here's the 2-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in now for the Mariners, Donnie Walton. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And now the first pitch. He pops it up. Iglesias ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Franklin Barreto.
Designated hitter, Franklin.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Dexter Fowler.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Walton takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 4.
Next, here is Jose Iglesias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Barreto rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 27.
Mike Trout coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. And most recent back in the 6th inning. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
打たれまくり。
2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
The third baseman, number 6.
打れるね。
Yohan Ramirez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
取りたいなこれ。ゼロはやばいなこれ。しかも完封ペースだし。
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
ほんまに抑えられてるの。
And stepping in,
ここまで
JP
抑えられる
Crawford,
か。
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 out,
キ
nobody
ン
on.
ターナ。
0-2
い
the
や
count to
ー、
Crawford.
微妙やボール
Man,
かま
this
た。
dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And this is
でまた
swung
ボ
on
ール
and
に振る
missed.
と。
Two are quickly retired to start
完
inning number
全に
8.
ハマっ
That's
とるな
not
こ
an
れ。
at bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at
手
all.
玉に取られ
It's
と
bad
るな
enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Kyle Seager will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Still 8-0. Kyle Seager will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the catcher Kurt Suzuki. Fouled off.
Suzuki.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bishop arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So now to the plate, Jared Walsh. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jared Walsh goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Standing in now, Justin Upton. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. To the plate now, Franklin Barreto. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to Franklin Barreto.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It is now 9-0. Ready now is Luis Torrens, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Tom Murphy is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Popped him up. Rendon moving to his left. 1 out. Next, it'll be Sam Haggerty. Quintana's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
マジで完封やな。
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle
Kyle
Lewis. He's
Lewis.
their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
ま
Strike
たも
one
や
to
出
start
直
the
しや
at
な。
bat. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Last chance for the Mariners. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Right to Iglesias. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels complete the 4-game sweep of their division rivals at home. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Angels took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jose Quintana earns win number 7 on the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Mm, よっしゃ、終わるか。5連敗。やば。一回休んで阪神か。借金5か。並んでるな、また。3チームが並ぶってすごいな、これ。やばい。さあ、では。